Hello everybody, welcome to another true review. Today I'm bringing you 618 Over the Moon on the Xbox One. It's by a small company called Turtle Cream based in Seoul, South Korea, who I believe is just a two-man studio. It's priced at £3.19 in the UK and $3.99 in the EU and US regions. Now it's a platform game where you play as the moon and you have to find out why the sun is no longer rising. Now to do that you have to progress through 50 levels to get to the sun, and there is also a reverse mode as well, so another 50 levels on the way back. You progress from the moon itself to Earth, Venus, Mercury and finally the sun. And there is a nice little story contained within this little game, talking to the planets as the moon passes by, and there's quite a decent story, and it's pretty brief, but it's definitely worth reading and paying attention to it rather than just skipping through it. I won't go into any details of it, but it's quite a clever little short story. Now the game is a platformer with a unique feature, the game claims, where if you exit the top or bottom of the screen you'll appear on the top or bottom respectively, and this is a key mechanic to the game, so a lot of the jumps see you exiting the top or you're appearing at the bottom of the screen and flying over the various obstacles that the game puts in front of you. Now the game's very simply graphically, it's just made up of geometric shapes. You have squares, you have the circle of the moon itself, spikes are your main adversary in form of triangles, and there is also movable stars as well. The game does get more complicated as you progress from zone to zone, with the introduction of blocks that bounce you all over the place, blocks that just are solid for a certain period of time, and there is also light beads which do appear later on, which briefly halt you fall and give you an extra little bit of distance. Now most of the levels can generally be completed only in one way, but there is a few levels there where there is a few different solutions to them, so you can experiment a little bit with them. Now the music in this game I really enjoyed. It's a very tranquil soundtrack which plays throughout the levels. Sound effects are very minimal, but the musical track, you really want to hear it. You don't want sound effects actually spoiling the musical track there, because it is really good and definitely worth listening to. Now for a game that is so simple in many ways, it plays really well. The controls are tight, it never feels unfair. The game quickly restarts when you do die, so there's no loading times or such and waiting for things to reload when you've gone wrong. The checkpoints are quite generous. It's a very short game. You're looking at about 1.5 to 3 hours probably maximum to clear this game, and that probably includes getting all the achievements as well, which I actually got just by naturally playing the game. So it's a very easy 1000 gamer score, but for the price you're paying for it, it's a minimal price. They've priced it spot on really for what it is, and I hope it does really well for them, to be honest with you, because it is a nice little platforming game which you will enjoy for the time you spend with it. There's probably not much replayable value to it, to be honest with you, because once you've seen the levels you've done everything the game has to offer really, but like I say, £3.19, £3.99 depending on what region you're in. You can't really, well, I mean, what can you buy for that price for, you know, a couple of hours entertainment? So I think this company's done really well with this game, and I congratulate them for actually pricing the game sensibly, because I've seen a lot of companies just go absolutely crazy with the price point that they've put on things. And like I say, the story is worth reading as well. So overall, I'm going to give this game a 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy my time with this game. As I say, it's brief, but it's very enjoyable, and it's a solid platform game, and it'll be interesting to see what else this studio comes out with, because this is a promising start really, a debut on the Xbox. I don't think they've done much that we've seen over here in the West. Hopefully this does for them and we see a lot more releases from them, because it's really good. It's definitely worth your time and money to play this game. So I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe on the video, and do follow me on my various social media pages. It does help me build the channel and get these games to you as quickly as possible. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next review.